Hello YouTube. In this video we're going to be creating a physicsBody loop from a path. In the last video we created one from a rectangle that was the size of the screen, but if you say wanted a loop that had a slanted line at the bottom so that your ball would roll down a hill or something, you could use a path. You could make that hill sloped even. We're just going to be making a straight, if this was the screen right here, we're going to be making a straight path, or a straight diagonal path. It's not going to be curved, it's just going to go straight, but the ball is going to roll down the path because there's a loop there. Okay, so let me look at my little cheat sheet for a second. We're going to create a path. Not CG mutable path, sorry, is equal to path okay, and then we're going to say CG path move to point. This is going to be the point where our path starts, and it's going to start in the bottom left of the screen and go around the screen kind of clockwise. Okay, so it takes 4 parameters. The first one is the path variable. The second one is whether you want to transform it. I'm not totally sure what that means, but I always set it to null when I use it. And then the point, and that's going to be 0, 0. And then we have 4 more points to add that it should go to. So we're going to, let's see, look through here. Path, add point, it's somewhere in here. Add line to point, sorry. TG path, add line to point. I don't use CG path very much, but it is really useful when you do need it. So that's why I keep needing to use my little cheat sheet. But this takes the same parameters. Null. Oops. This will be the height of the screen. Since it goes from the bottom left, we need to make the x value 0 and the y value the height of the screen. So self.frame.size.height. Okay, and then we'll copy and paste that 3 times. Okay, so the ending point we already know is going to be 0, 0. So the starting point is 0, 0, and then it goes up to the top of the screen. And then we want to keep the y value and go all the way over to the right. So our x value is going to be self.frame.size.width. And then the last point is going to be that width, and we'll just do 0 for now. So it's going to go down to the bottom right corner, and then it's going to go back to that origin. And then the last thing we have to do is say self.physicsBody is equal to SKPhysicsBody, and then create body with edge from loop path, body edge loop from path, path, our path variable. Okay, so that should do basically the same thing that we did before. We just did it manually. There we go. So this time we are going to, let's make this 10. So the bottom right corner is going to be, that's not quite enough to make it roll, it looks like. Let's do 100. Look at that, it fell down the ramp. Let's add that ball at a different position so we can see that a little better. We're going to do the width minus 25, which is half the ball's width. so it'll be fully on screen. Oh, that messed it up, sorry. Change the ball's width. Okay, see how it rolled down there? It doesn't. The ball didn't actually turn. We could code that in somehow, but basically the object slid down the ramp. Let's see if we make this body with circle of radius. Our radius is 25, we already know. Let's see what it'll do. Oh, look at that, it rolls. I didn't know that would work, but hallelujah. So if you want to make it roll, you can use the body with circle of radius, so instead of being a square, which it was before, or a rectangle, which doesn't roll unless it has a force acting on it, or that thing is steep enough. Let's undo that and see if we can make the rectangle roll actually by making it really steep. That's almost the top of the screen. Oh, the ball started too high up. Let's see, height minus 25. The ball started outside of the loop, so there was nothing to keep it from falling. Nope, it doesn't turn. It looks like I'm not going to be able to make a force strong enough. Let's try one last thing. That did roll, I think. It's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah, it is rolling. It's a... If I change this to a square, from the color, SK color, gray, whatever, and then 50 CG size 50 by 50. Let me give that a go. You'll be able to see that it turns. Oh yeah. Run that one more time for you. Alright, so we're kind of getting into physics now. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.